So yeah, just keen to get out there and like show love to the people that have been showing love to me the whole way through last year, you know, given that we didn't do many shows. And like every time we go somewhere, we always come back with some real good experiences with the, you know, the people that show support out there. So I'm just keen to go see them again and just yeah, just turn up, eh?
If you know me, know I ain't got time for fluff in the chat. I got sisters in the club and I got bros doing trap, but I don't yap about it just to get some love on a track. You're snitching on yourself and your homies to fuck up with that. Yeah, I can keep it old school or I can make the shit slap.
All right. Hi, it's Amit from WAEVZ, and we're here with Brisbane MC Nerve. Say hello, man.
How you doing? Pleasure to be here. Just happy to be here, man. You know?
Awesome, dude. Let's get straight into it. Your Tall Poppy season, your new EP coming out May 21st. What can we expect?
A whole lot of shit. Hey, like, I'm trying to, I guess, break down any chance of someone putting me in a box with this one. So like every single song is kind of a completely different energy, vibe. I mean, it's all pretty hip hop centric, but there's definitely like a lot of elements of other genres in there, you know? So it definitely starts off pretty heavy as usual, but there's definitely some slower, more melodic stuff on there. Couple of hype features, and yeah, and then it finishes pretty strong. I also added a bonus track late in the mix, so that's going to be a little extra thing for the fans that didn't know it was going to be there originally. So yeah, just a bit of everything, hey, and like definitely a lot more personal than like anything else I've dropped as well, in terms of just like my own life experience and how I like interactions I've had in the last year in like every capacity, whether it be friendships or intimate stuff or music or anything like that. So it's definitely like much more me saying shit with my chest and stuff that I actually feel strongly about, you know?
Yeah,
so that's pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, we've actually had the chance to listen to it, and it's amazing, man. It's
really fresh,
dude.
No, cool.
Yeah, it was a real surprise factor that we got from the EP. You know, there's tracks like "Baby Stop Running Your Mouth," even your hooks on "Missed Calls" and "Who That." You know, is that something that you always look for, to be diverse with your sound and showing like that fearlessness with your EP?
Yeah, definitely, like always have, but more than ever now, because I guess, yeah, I'm just very, I watch how people like, I guess, take in artists, and I watch like some artists, you know, if they repeat the same thing too many times, sometimes people love it because they're consistent, but then sometimes they kind of get chew up and spat out and put in a box and pigeonholed, you know? And I never want to be like that. And I always want to be doing something that is authentically myself. And I take influence from music that I listen to, obviously, but I never want anyone to be able to listen to my stuff and be like, oh, he obviously listens to this guy, or he sounds like this guy, you know what I mean? Or whatever. So just trying to learn through music. I listen to a lot of different genres and then just incorporate little things, but always keep my own style with it, you know? And I think that's ranging from production to mixing styles and lyrics and delivery as well. So it's kind of all just like, just trying to pave my own way and like create my own wave. And yeah, and I think I've very much consolidated that with like this project specifically.
Obviously, one of the tracks you released last week, "One in a Million" with JK. We were actually at Yours and Ours and we got to hear it.
Mad.
A few weeks ago. It was amazing, man.
Yeah.
And we've spoken to JK as well, and he always names you as one of his biggest inspirations and what helped him get into the scene. So how's it like working on another track with him and bringing this one out?
It's dope. It's always good working with JK, man, because I think we probably say a lot of similar things about each other. He's a massive inspiration for me as well. Like every time we get in, if I'm stuck or I don't know like where to take something next, I always just kind of push him to do a little bit and then I can bounce off that, because he's just so effortless with the way that he does his stuff. And I just love like the way he approaches music. from the ground up, the way he delivers like on the mic as well. He always just steps in and nails it. Like every time I'm just like butter, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. And like, especially with 1 in a Million, that was like a daunting one, to be honest, because of how well like Sunday Roast went. And it's kind of like you feel like you got to back that shit up, but you also got to make sure that it's not going to just be instantly compared as well. So I had some pretty clear ideas of how I wanted it to go, but at the same time, I just wanted it to come naturally. So I brought up like a little demo of just like a beat and a hook. And we originally tried starting something from scratch, and then I whipped that out like halfway through the session, and he was just like, "What? Why you been holding out on this?" And then he just like smashed the verse out mad quick. And then the rest of it was just all back to back in the studio, kind of just like writing on the spot and laying down little bits and making it real organic, you know? And definitely like there's moments, I guess, with like every artist as well as myself where you might question yourself in the creating process, but every time he's there, I just kind of, you know, I get inspired by how he approaches it and then just bounce off it. And then he does the same. So it's kind of just like this flow on effect. We both inspire each other a lot. And I think that just shows in the chemistry of the track. And I'm stoked with how it came out. So, yeah. And the video is dropping mad soon. The video is looking sick. So,
yeah. I mean, speaking of, we're keen for that video. And even your missed calls video was amazing. Like just a terrific piece of art. Can we expect more visuals to accompany the EP?
Yeah, so the video for 1 in a Million, I'm gonna do another video to probably drop on release day. So it's just gonna be like back to back. Yeah. And then I definitely am planning some sort of live stripped back performance post drop, you know, of some of the tracks. To get like a more musical feel, like, you know, get some band in or get some singers in, you know, and like really strip some of the tracks back and take it to sort of like a whole other place, you know, more of like a funky, like soul sort of place as well with some of the tracks. So I'm definitely working on that at the moment, rehearsing that at the moment. And, but yeah, it's pretty much like just rolling with it. And I think that there's like a lot on there that deserves a video, but there's only, you know, you just got to do what feels natural with that, you know, and I'm trying to shed light on every aspect of the EP. So visuals is the best way to do that, I think. So just as much as I possibly can, really, within reason, you know.
Yeah, I mean, your visuals are always super striking and like really good to watch. Speaking of your live band stuff, how are you feeling about your upcoming tour?
Feeling good, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, good to get back on stage. It's been good to have a couple of shows like leading up as well, just to kind of get back in the groove of things. Definitely Yours and Ours was sick for that. And especially just being able to run around a festival and get lit and catch up with people and whatever, that was dope. I'm just keen to be traveling, catching up with people in every city because like we've toured before and made some great friendships and great connections, and it's always fun taking everyone out. So yeah, just keen to get out there and like show love to the people that have been showing love to me the whole way through last year, you know, given that we didn't do many shows. And like every time we go somewhere, we always come back with some real good experiences with the, you know, the people that show support out there. So I'm just keen to go see them again and just just turn up, eh?
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, eh? It's been a while.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's basically it from us. Any final thoughts from you? Anything you want to say to the people?
Guess just what I want to say to the people is stream the EP, buy the merch, get the tour tickets, and just take it for what it is and enjoy it, hey, because I mean we put a lot of work into this, and I just want people to be able to vibe with it and kind of like it's definitely been a project that's been more therapeutic than anything else for me, and I hope it's the same for other people that listen to it, for sure, because music and art is definitely medicine for the soul, and I'm realizing that more and more every day when I make music, you know. So it's beautiful when I do hear that people, you know, use it for that, especially when it's something I've made. And yeah, I just love to see it. So I love to see people listening and supporting. Hey,
doing missed calls from my mother. You were not my sister, you were not my brother.